Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 10. I am Strados, and we are playing ARK Survival Evolved. So, part of the thing I want to do for today's episode is I want to get up a farm up and running. We need some of this better crops, or advanced crops, I believe they call them, to start making kibble for the dinos, to make it easier to tame. Kibble is some of the best stuff you can get to tame a dinosaur. Every dinosaur has pretty much separate kibble, depending on the dinosaur eggs that they prefer. So I want to get that up and running today. There are two packies out in the open area behind us that I would like to tame up and add them to our collection. I'm not exactly sure what uses packy eggs, but I'm sure something could. And as well as, let's see, with the farm, the packies, I thought about going ahead and trying to tame a pterodon as well, because we need some. I want to, get into the air, and that's what the farm is going to help with, because the advanced crops, we need those to create the dodo kibble, which pterodons love. So once we get the farm up and running, we'll get the packies while that's working, and then we'll go ahead and find us some pterodons. And hopefully we can fit that all into one episode. I just want to add that we also, now that we have the super beaver, we are completely filled up on wood. I have more wood than I know what to do with. I actually filled up 2 chests right now, and I have the beaver currently just, super stored on wood. Probably sitting close to about 6,000 pieces of wood. So, hopefully we can use that in something. But for the farm, actually, we'll go ahead and get into that. So, we'll get on you here. Get over there. Oh, if you remember back in the building episode when I tried to build the barn, I built a gate, but it didn't really fit in that door spot right there. So I went ahead and just put it over here. So now we have a dinosaur entry point on this side and on the other side. Now I just need to add one over here on this wall on the far side. And we'll go ahead and... Ooh, there's a drop point. So we'll go ahead and get the drop real quick. And then I'll come back and I'll show you. I kind of started the stone farm, just to kind of talk about it before we get to it. Or sorry, not the stone farm, but an actual farming crop. I'm going to use stone for this. I know I've normally used wood so far and, just the barn. But I thought stone would be a little bit nice. And it might carry over well once we get glass, because they do have a greenhouse material that we can build. What do we get here? Blueprints for trank arrows, another bow, and some more arrows. Okay, so that's not too bad. We can use most of that. Probably can't use the bow, but because we already have one. But maybe it'd be nice to have a backup just in case this one breaks in the middle of a fight, which has happened to me in the past when I've been trying to tame something. I believe it happened during that little parasaur battle. Okay, but no fret. I mean, they're easy to repair. It's only a couple of fiber and some wood. So we'll go over here real quick, hop over the wall. There we go. Alright, so you can kind of see it sticking out over here. Let me get out. Get down here. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to build maybe a little tower thing that connects to here so that we can go in and climb down and then into our farm. I'm going to put we got one of these little compost bins here. I got this one from a drop point, and I went ahead and just put it down. But I'm going to have the stone walls kind of facing in like that, or facing out, I guess, as so. And then from here, I'm going to extend it a little bit farther out this way. And then over here will be the storage, anything else we need. Maybe the cooking pots, we'll put some in here to help advance, make it a little bit easier to, cook the kibble close by. But I'm thinking all the farm plots will go right about here in this little section here. And then later on, once we want to advance to make it maybe a better farming area, we'll build a ramp down to here and start another plot section here. Now the other thing is getting water to this location. I could use reservoirs and build multiples of those and have that collect water and use that to irrigate the crops. But, rain is really inconsistent. It does rain quite a bit, but I'd rather just tap into the water. So here's the other issue we have is right here. I mean, we're pretty far from water. I can't pipe it up there, and I do want to do that, but I think this is where all that wood's going to come in handy. What I'm going to do is kind of maybe make a little, I don't know, like a ledge with the wood, and then we'll build kind of like a level, like a wood scaffolding that kind of goes down to the ground. And that way we'll have the piping go to the scaffolding, and then we'll have it run up the scaffolding and into our little farming area. I really just didn't want to build a wood ladder that goes straight down, or a pipe that goes straight down, because it just looks unappealing. Because when you're going to be if I'm running around down below, all you're going to see is that pipe going straight up, or the ladder, and it's just not going to look nice. So I don't want to do that. I do want to get it looking a little bit better. And right now, of course, we don't really have a way up on this side. I actually have to go out and around. So I want to get that complete. So we're going to have to do some gathering, stone gathering, as well as more materials, because I'm going to have to use I don't have large plots yet. I only have the medium ones. And I could probably go and learn them, but I have to go through and learn the small plots and the medium plots, and then to learn the large ones, which I may end up doing that. I haven't decided yet. Large plots do allow to yield, I think, about 150, whereas medium plots are 100 at a time. Either way, it's not going to be a huge issue. I don't really plan on planting the plant species X yet, so we don't really need large plots unless we were going to use them. I may just use the medium plots and throw them down in here. So, alright. Alright, I'm back. So, we got it finished. I actually did the scaffolding as well, but I didn't videotape that. I should have. Sorry, guys. Some just, random video issues. Let me get out of this mode, and I'll go ahead and show you what I got done here. So, just quick view outside. You can kind of see we got the slope here. We got the plots down. Now, the water's not connected yet. I have to do that. There's a lot more stone gathering I need to do. So, I'm going to do that off screen. But we got this nice little kind of bridge entrance way. I had to put a pillar on that piece right here because otherwise I couldn't build right here. I could only get that one piece out. So with that pillar down, it's acting pretty well. I may have to add some more stuff out here, as I don't really like how that looks right there. There's kind of a gap, and I can't put a ramp or anything to kind of fill in the gap. But anyway, so we got this little slanted roof here going. Comes back down. Let's close the door. Alright, and then we take the ladder down. Alright, now we're in here, so we got some windows. I opened up this wall. Originally there was a wall right here, but I opened it up. It just didn't look like it was kind of meshing pretty well. So I put the railing up. Looks like I may be able to put one more here for the compost bins. So it's not too great. There's not a lot of space for that. I might have to put some in here. I was thinking about using this over here for storage. I'll get rid of this guy here and then line them up here. Maybe get a smithing table in here or some cooking pots. I also want to figure out maybe something to cover this gap up because you can see through the hole there. I had to use stone ceilings. There wasn't enough rock underneath to build a foundation, and that's what I used for all these pieces. I just think the foundation pieces look, I just like them better than I like the stone. I probably, maybe I should have done something like that, but then I would have to have a pillar under here, or, in a couple spots to support all this. And at the time, I was just like, I'll just use the foundations. So we got the plots here. Hopefully this reaches. If not, I'm going to have to, extend these out somehow. I'll have to play around with it a little bit more. And then, let's go over here. And I'll show you what I did for the scaffolding. Now, the scaffolding, I did get all the way down. Oop, there we go. And it kind of goes back and forth. I still got to get railings around it. We got plenty of wood, so that won't be an issue. I'm going to do that later on. Because, you don't need to see me make, put railing, 20 minutes spending putting railings down around the outside. I was thinking about extending these out a little bit farther, and I can show you what I did down below. But for right now, it's just, it's 1 wide, 3 long, and it just goes down with this one support wooden pillar in the center. Go down. It took kind of a while, but with the ledges, the other thing that made it kind of easy too is because I was able to start from the top down. Is these little ledges that were like periodically along the way. I was able to jump on those and then start building the pillar down, and then every 2 spaces I would put a ceiling, and then build off to the side of that, the centerpiece. And we'll go down here. So like right here, I got this little balcony ledge here that's pretty nice looking. I haven't decided if I'll do the rest like that, or if I'll just leave it like this one here and maybe do it just every other platform. I don't know. Now right here I had to go straight down. I didn't want to go necessarily straight down because then you get that little whole fall kind of sequence going. But over here, these ledges were starting to stick out a little bit, which kind of forced me to. I probably could have, maybe switched this last one here and done it straight down there, but let me double check before I say that. Get all the way down. Okay, yeah. So I probably could have put a hatch there and used the ladder to go down, but after I got this far, let me just come run out here real quick. You can see it's pretty high. I could have just done a stone pipe, but I just didn't really think a stone pipe going straight up would have been really that, nice looking. And actually this way, if I wanted to, I could actually, as the stone pipe goes up, I could add, breakpoints in there and do plots all the way up here. Well, not all the way up because I didn't need water access, and if there was a roof to it, I don't know if rain would come in or not. So that's it for the stone, their stone farm. I'll have to get crops put in there, and then I'll have to go ahead and we'll go after the packies that I saw up there. I will see you in a second. Hey guys, so there was an accident. I was able to tame both packies, but then a Carno somehow spawned inside the zone. As soon as I got both packies back to my little barn, he just started ripping into them. A few of my dinosaurs did come to the defense of them, but unfortunately the male packy that I tamed died. He got eaten. So at least we got the female. We'll have to find some more packies so that we can get this lady mate boosted. It's a shame. He got eaten. We barely even knew him. He was only tamed for a few seconds, just like our dodo. But now it's in dinosaur heaven, or wherever they go. The recycle bin. Yeah. Okay. So, there's also, I was going to make some kibble for the pteranodons. Ooh, getting some kind of lag there. But I still don't have the crops up and running yet. So what I'm going to do is, there was a low level one out there somewhere. I'm going to take Blue out there, see if I can hunt him down. And we'll tame him, guy, just to kind of get us started into the the whole flying world. And then once we get the kibble farm, or get the kibble up and running, we'll go after and see if we can find a higher level one. At least something about not level 100. Hopefully, at least, I say level 100, but I'd settle for anything in the upper 90s. But, hundreds are preferred. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get on Blue and see if we can find one. and I'll catch you guys in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back. So I got a Pteranodon that I shot down, a female. It's only level 12. But while it's trying to go ahead and tame it, I saw these little monkeys over here, and I figured, you know what, might as well go ahead and try and tame these guys, just for fun. So I got this female already. I followed her around forever, made me walk through a bunch of its little monkey poop, and then there was a male here as well. So I was like, you know what? Oh, crap, he saw me. Never mind. I'll go ahead and cancel because I don't have a name for him yet. Alright, get off the ground. There we go. Alright. Look at you. We got you now. It'd be cool if I could pick up 2 monkeys. Put one on each shoulder. Alright, so we should have that Pteranodon. It should be tamed over here. We'll go ahead and check on him. I see. Oh, yeah, look it is. So, we've got our other monkey who tamed out at level 41 with his boost. What'd you get at? Level 17, so you only got like a 5 levels. So it looks like you can only pick up 1 monkey at a time, which is a shame. Alright, so we need you guys to follow me. And now this one is it's a female, level 23, not really too useful. I mean, useful enough to get us into the skies for right now, but not useful enough to where I'd probably want to do any, like, you know, attacking or long-range reconnaissance or anything like that. Probably end up making you an egg layer there, lady. So we got you set to follow, we got you set to follow. Let's go ahead and pick you up, and then we'll get on you. Alright, you guys, let's go. Alright, we're going to head back to base. I'm going to drop these guys off, and we'll be right back. Alright. So I got the Pteranodon and the monkey in blue back to base, and as I was coming up here, this female Oviraptor sitting right here. And I'm going to go ahead and get it because we need an Oviraptor for a base. Oh crap, don't run away. Should have brought blue with me, but I have all these dodo eggs on me for taming, and they take up so much weight, and I can't really ride blue. I'm just going to see if I can get you on my own. There we go, you're stuck on the rock. Nope. No! Why can't I hit you? Ah, crap. Look at this. You're going to make this difficult. You're only a level 4, too. If I die from piranhas, I'm going to be so mad. Alright, come on. Why is everybody just giving me a chase today? Seems like everybody just wants to run away. Here we go. Got it. Nailed this sucker. Alright. Anything dangerous around us? No? Okay. Go ahead and drop the eggs in there. Oh yeah, it can only hold 33. Alright. Oh, there we go. I guess you're still set to follow. Alright, so I'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and let this guy tame up. It's going to look like it's going to take a while. So one dodo egg looks like it does maybe 10%. And this is at a level 4. So we'll go ahead and let him chomp down, and we'll get him into our base, and I'll show you the little egg booster thing once we get him back there. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I got the Oviraptor in the base, or in our little barn here. He's set to wander next to the trowel. I got this little window thing frame up here so we can see him and access him if we need to. Same thing with this side. I took out the wall piece, put a window here. For some reason, I don't know why, but it was difficult getting him in here. I had to break down some of the pieces here, or not these pieces, but I had to break down that wall piece over there because it just didn't want to come through here. Not exactly sure why, but I mean, we got it in here. It's good to go. We don't need to mess with it anymore. Now all our dinosaurs have these little throbbing egg symbols on their heads, so now they're going to start producing a lot more eggs. And I can show you here, look at this. I've got almost 200 dodo eggs, only a few trike eggs because I really haven't been collecting them or paying attention to them. I might make another large barn for them and the parasaurs, maybe the stegos and stuff like that. I have found a scorpion egg kind of wandering around. Same thing with a broadtail. The packy egg has 2 eggs, but I don't think it's affected by this thing at all right now because it's not mate boosted. I believe the only way to get the egg effect is they have to be mate boosted plus the Oviraptor. And then we have 3 raptors now. It's been pretty difficult trying to get raptors. I don't know why, but I either haven't been seeing them, or if I do, they show up outside my base here, and all my the guards that I have will aggro and go and kill them. So we'll go up here. Hi, Beaver. We got the Pteranodon up here. There she is. Got a saddle on her. I was going to go ahead and show you. There's a way to do a barrel roll. I have to look into that because I'm not exactly sure. I've been playing around with the controls, but I haven't figured that out yet. But this will get us flying. It's only a level 29. Actually, we could probably level you up to 30. Takes that inventory out of there. Let's see here. What do we want to do? We'll pump some weight. Just because that way, I mean, it's not much, but it's enough that it'll kind of help us when we're trying to carry some metal back from a mountain. But look at this. Now we can fly around. Hopefully, this will open the door for us to get a little bit farther out. Look at this. That's so kind of cool to fly by. That looks pretty neat. It's a little foggy out though. But most likely, once we get a better level or higher level, we'll just use you as part of our egg farm. But we'll go ahead and put you back up here. If you didn't know, the space bar is kind of like a takeoff and land. And that's pretty useful when you're coming down because you just don't want to bail. Sometimes they'll fly around for a second and they might end up pretty far away. Whereas if you hit space bar where they land and then you bail, they'll just sit there and wait for you. Unless if you have them set to follow, they'll if you get too far away, they'll pick back up and chase after you and do a bunch of figure eights and other stuff that's annoying. So you're up to level 32 now. All right, we'll go up here. Okay. So thanks for watching, guys. We got a packy. We've got the farm started. It's not up and running yet, but I'll have to get that fixed. We've got 1 Pteranodon, so we are now air mobile. And we got our Oviraptor, so egg production is going to start increasing. Now if I can just get some more raptors, I can close off that wall and we'll be good to go. Thanks for watching the episode. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to stay in touch, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Stay in touch. Ooh, look, there's another packy out there. I'm going to have to go get him. But I'll save that for later. So, yeah. See you in the next episode. Bye.